What's going on, everyone? So I've been meaning to do another discussion time for a long time. I ain't done one since like the 1st of September or something, or the 9th or something crazy. So long overdue. This is episode 87, and I want to get you guys' thoughts on public transport with public eating. What's your thoughts on it? Like, obviously, I've been on the bus before where people get on with like a McDonald's and that, and to be honest, it's not too bad of a smell, but it's not pleasant. But I'd prefer someone to do that rather than like curry or something that's spicy, that's got more of a flavour to it, because when it's spicy as well, it stinks more. Now, I don't feel like you can tell people they can't eat on a bus, and that some people have to do it because they ain't got time. But like, I think that's a bit of a poor excuse as well. People say they haven't got time, and I know some days it can get on top of you. You might wake up late and you're running late, but I think a lot of the time it's because people don't plan ahead, and they're rushing, and when they could avoid that by planning earlier on in the day, getting up earlier. But that's a different discussion. But as I was saying, like, I think if it stinks and it's really like pungent, and I don't think you should be allowed to do it. Like, if it's really they even got signs on the buses saying please don't eat smelly foods, or drink any sort of drinks that might have a bit of a weird smell to them. As I said, I think it depends on the food, but I don't think you can ban people from eating on there, because, as I said, like, it's a human right, and if it's the only time you're actually going to fit it in, then so be it. But at the same time, I don't want to be sat next to someone on a crowded bus and they're munching away, and that would irritate me. So I've got mixed feelings on it. So what's your guys' feelings? Because I'd like to see I'd be interested to see like a poll on this, for the UK, but around the world as well. Let me know in the comments, because, as I said, I've got mixed feelings on it. I feel it would frustrate me if I'm sat next to someone and it stinks and they're just slopping about and there's food everywhere, and as I said, I've experienced it before. Same for trains. I don't think you can be going on there with curries and things. I think that's a no-no. But if it's something like a chocolate bar, something like, go ahead, innit? But that's it really, man. Episode 87 this is. My target is to get to episode 100, which will happen. It's been slower on the uploads for these because I want to make the topics relevant and make sure I haven't covered it before in previous episodes. So if you've got any suggestions as well, please leave them in the comments of topics we can talk about and discuss. But let me know your thoughts on this, because I think my initial feeling of it, more people would be irritated by it and would say people shouldn't be eating on public transport. So, as I said, I've got mixed feelings on it. Let me know yours. Keep supporting, keep subscribing. I appreciate everyone. Make sure I hope everyone's doing good. I hope you're trying to be your best self and always trying to better yourself, meditating, exercising, whatever it is you need to do. Stay strong. Don't believe the hype of following people around and being part of the crowd. And if you're happy, that's what matters. Don't be buying into the society and social media. And yes, I'm using social media, but I'm using it for a good cause. So that's how I see it anyway. So shout out to everyone supporting, and I'll catch you on the next one. Don't want to fuck with the real ones.